DraftKings Sportsbook is the best place to bet touchdowns. I have teamed up with DraftKings to bring you all your favorite ways to bet touchdowns as we start to wrap up this NFL season. New customers can turn $5 into $300 if your bet wins. Paid in bonus bets, the crown is yours. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, use the code Sonnen, stay on the action, and use your bonus bets on DraftKings same-game parlays for a shot at an even bigger payout. Love the thrill of live betting? Bet live on star player props and in-progress games right as they happen. If sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't worry. You can still join in on all the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy Sports and have the shot to win cash prizes. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use my promo code SONNEN and bet just $5 on any wager and get $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. That's promo code SONNEN only at DraftKings Sportsbook. All right, guys, I'm a Conor fan, right? And so are you. And I find myself over here talking about Conor. Let me tell you something that happened to me. I had a story on me way back, 2010, and it was not true. The story was not true. And the media was worried that it wasn't true. They were calling me for confirmation, and my way of getting the media to not print the story was to not answer my phone. If they can't talk to me, if they can't get a quote, they're not going to go with this garbage that they're getting. They did. They ran the whole thing. And I called these guys, and these are real guys. If I was to mention their name, these are real guys. These aren't just .com in the basement. And I said, what are you doing? I said, that story wasn't true. They said, Chael, we called you. We called you repeatedly. We emailed you. We texted you. We did everything that we knew to do to get your side. But here's how this works. If somebody's saying something about you, somebody's putting out a story, and you don't respond, we then go with what we have. And I'm sitting back and I'm going, there's no way that's right. There's no way ethically that that's right. I played this right. I went silent. Therefore, you have no story. They buried me. They buried me. It was bad. And it hurt my feelings. It hurt my feelings in front of everything else because it wasn't accurate. And I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it back. Now, I preface that and tell you that when I'm over talking about Conor, I don't ever know. And a lot of it is the same way. I have a very hard time getting a hold of Conor. So I need to offer that. I need to offer for you that I am doing nothing but speculating. But I'm a sharp guy. And I speculate all the time. And I get it right all the time. Something is going on here. Something more than meets the eye. Let me lay out a quick timeline for you. Conor McGregor is going to fight Michael Chandler specifically, and Conor McGregor is going to fight on the White House card. Now, this is pretty well-known news. I mean, this is confirmed by Conor and Audie. This is confirmed by Dana. Michael Chandler's all in. Okay, I mean, it takes 3 people to make a fight, right? Red corner, blue corner, promoter. We got them all. Well, all of a sudden we find out Conor McGregor can't be booked. He can't be booked because he's serving a suspension through what I always call USADA, but it's, you understand, that's a company's name. They're the new guys. If you hear me as I'm telling the story say USADA, you understand that I'm using that as a term. So, but stay with me. So we find out that Conor's on the suspension, and that suspension will still clear him through the White House, but it makes it very hard to talk about him. Legally, you can. Legally, you could even sign a bout agreement. It's just, per the policies of the UFC, they don't. When you're on a suspension, they're not going to invite you to shows. They're not going to put you in the front row. They're not going to throw the camera on you. They're not going to do media with you. This is just a UFC policy they really respect. When somebody's in timeout, put you in timeout. Okay. So you can't stop the media from asking about him. So Dana gets asked about Conor just the other day. Just 4 or 5 days ago. Dana says he's not interested in booking Conor and Chandler, that he would have done that 2 years ago. And it was a very interesting comment, only because it seemed like 2 months ago that was the direction we were looking. So is the fight with Chandler, was that the problem? Because Chandler makes perfect sense. Chandler's the guy to fight. Is the fight with Chandler the problem, or was there something else? And we don't know. The reporter didn't follow up. I don't know how boned up he was on UFC. I think he got a little bit caught off guard. It kind of just stayed right there. Then Conor comes out. Conor says the Paramount deal voids my contract. I'm going into a new negotiation in February, but the Paramount deal voids my contract. Interesting. It's very interesting because it's also coincidental. And I don't want to get into this huge back and forth where lawyers see this and then go, Chael, you got it wrong. I don't have it wrong. I'm just going to throw something at you fast. Okay, there is no such thing as an exclusive contract in fighting. I realize everybody in fighting is going to go, Chael is wrong. There's no such thing. Anyone can go fight anywhere, anytime they want. There's an idea of exclusive contract. Now, again, I'm going to talk at you real fast here. There's an idea of an exclusive contract. The only thing that gives that power is that every single promoter in the world knows there's no such thing. But it has power if we as a group honor it. So no matter how badly I want a guy, if I'm willing to pretend and you're willing, and we're all willing to pretend that there's an exclusive, I'm giving you something huge right now. I'm giving you guys something huge if you can swallow this. There's no such thing, which is why you've never seen a lawsuit in the history of time. There's no such thing. So you don't want to need to say the Paramount deal voids it. It's voided for 100 different reasons. If you don't want to do it, great. And if they want you to do it, you're going to do it. It's one of these things. Who wants to take the other one to court? And the answer is nobody. Nobody does. Andre Ward tried this, cost him his whole career. So what is going on? And you could only guess. And this 7 minutes and 15 seconds later is why I started this by telling you guys, I'm just kind of guessing around. But if I were to guess, I think he's got an USADA issue. I think that there's something going on through the testing agencies. And by the way, it's the one thing that we wouldn't be privy to. Like Conor was jammed up with those guys, was pleading guilty with those guys, was accepting his suspension with those guys, all before we ever were revealed that he's suspended until, is it mid-February? And it only feels, it just feels like that's what's happening again. And if you ever have a whereabouts violation, they're going to be up your ass. They're going to be up your ass, and you're going to get tested more times than you've ever been tested. But all of a sudden, this new, my contract is up. That's a very nice off-ramp. My contract is up because of a Paramount deal. I mean, not for nothing, but Conor and I fought on a Fox card together. Before we fought on that, I watched Conor on pay-per-view cards. I worked for ESPN for 7 years. Conor rolled right over that. I mean, I'm just sharing with you. That's a new one. I mean, of all the things I've heard for why I can't be booked, I won't be booked, why I'm not going to fight, why I don't want to fight, a new streaming deal worth 5 times more than the previous deal. That's not accurate information. Is my information that he's jammed up on another drug charge? No, I'm throwing a guess out there. I'm just telling you what it feels like. I've been with this company 18 years. I've failed more drug tests than anybody. I've covered every single fight that's out there. I mean, I'm an expert in this, whether it's for the wrong reasons or not. I'm still an expert in this. I've been with every network that they've ever been with, including with Paramount now. And something's going on. Something's going on. I don't think Chandler's the problem. I don't think Conor versus Chandler being so 2 years ago is the problem. I think there's something else. If we're just hedging guesses, I think we're going to get information. And I think administratively, there's a secret that hasn't been revealed to us yet.